Where are you from? Do you need the police?
Hello. Speak English?
Just take your hands out. I want to make sure you got nothing in your hands.
Take your hands out of your pockets. What are you doing, mate?
Do you understand that what you're doing is strange behaviour?
What have I done?
So this is a police station, and you're wandering around the cars, looking in the windows?
Why?
Yeah, that's what we're asking. Why are you doing that?
What's your name, mate? What's your name? What's your name?
Why are you looking
a
all...
question.
What's the matter with you?
Why?
What's the matter with you?
Why are you shouting?
He just walked up and down here.
Walking all around the front in the barrier, but he's a bit standoffish.
Looking round it. I've been round our cars here, and now you won't talk to us.
So start speaking, please.
Start speaking, please, because I need a reason for why you're here.
From the moment the officers arrive, they bark orders, shouting for the auditor's name and demanding he explain why he's standing there. But here's the truth. In the UK, no one must justify being in a public space, even outside a police station funded by taxpayers. Yet these officers flipped the script, forcing someone who committed no crime to prove they're innocent just because they didn't like being filmed. Under the law, suspicion can't rest on gut feelings or someone's attitude. It needs clear, observable facts. Simply standing in public with a camera doesn't create reasonable suspicion, warrant ID checks, or harsh questioning.
What's your name, please, sir? What's your name?
He only walked along the building line on the other side, and then two cars and up to the door.
He's seen him look around the corner. Yeah. He's been up and down here. And see, now he went to what you do. Walks off when he saw us, looking up and down here by the door.
If you're just wandering around and you're wondering what it is, that's fine. But you've got to talk to us and you've got to tell us that. Yeah. If you're walking around the police station, which is suspicious, and then you don't want to talk to us.
Why are you so shocked?
Then it makes it worse.
Why are you so shocked?
Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is a police station.
It's a police station, and you're on.
And you're walking around it.
All
I
right.
don't know why you're walking around the police station. No one's answering from the front desk.
No, he's not. He's just walking around.
Yeah.
So why are you wandering round?
I came,
Yeah. And then you came round.
looked there,
Yeah.
walked here,
Yeah.
then I'm here.
Yeah. What's your name, please?
5 police.
Yeah.
Why?
What's your name?
Because you're on police property.
You can't just walk onto police property and have a look.
Why?
What do you mean?
When the auditor calmly points out that he entered through one public door, looked around, and left through another, never trespassing, disrupting, or entering restricted areas, the officer loses his cool. You can't just stroll onto police property and have a look, he bellows. Pressed for an explanation, the officer snaps. What do you mean, why? Not policing. That outburst isn't just unprofessional. It reveals his own confusion about the law. Yelling at a polite, law-abiding citizen over a simple question isn't policing. It's intimidation in uniform.
What you're asking is who you are.
He said I can't walk into police property.
So what are you doing?
Going past the
Did you see me going past the barrier?
Oh, you can speak a bit better English now.
I never said I don't speak English.
Come back over, mate. Come back over.
I don't want to come back out.
So are you doing this just to try and test our response?
I just came for what's the problem?
Yeah, so if you're just being nosy, then just say you're just being nosy.
That's it.
I don't need to say nothing. What are you guys, crazy or something?
Well, you need to
You're
appreciate
acting crazy, mate.
How am I acting crazy?
You are.
I just walked. I looked into the gate. Literally looked.
Why?
Because I got eyes, my friend.
Why are you doing that?
Because I've got eyes. I can look. What are you looking at?
You.
Why?
Because I am, mate.
Why?
Because I am. Because I'm suspicious of why you're...
So you can look and I can't look?
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't look at me.
Take your hands out of your pocket. Can you take your hands out of your pockets, man?
Right. I think you're going to be searched, mate, so I'm not too happy. I'm not too happy
whoa,
in your
whoa.
at the moment. All right. Hands out your pockets, please. All right. You're being searched, mate. In section 1 of PACE.
An officer steps in close, looming over the auditor with a cold, confrontational stare. When the auditor politely asks him to remove his hands from his pockets, a fair request given attention, the officer snaps into a search. No warning, no explanation, and no lawful reason. Section 1 of PACE is clear. Officers may only stop and search someone if they have real, specific grounds to suspect stolen goods, offensive weapons, or other prohibited items. They must state those grounds aloud, give their name and station, and cite the exact legal power they're using, requirements spelled out in PACE Code A. Here, the officer had no genuine suspicion. He wasn't following intelligence or evidence. He was reacting to a citizen calmly standing up for his rights. By skipping the required warnings and grounds, he broke the very rules designed to protect both the public and the police. This is improper policing. It's retaliation in uniform.
Hey. Alright, any prohibited calls or weapons. Okay, I'm police return, I'm based at this police station here.
One apiece.
Tipton police station, okay.
One apiece.
Your behaviour, looking into the buildings and looking round the building line.
You wouldn't take your hands out your pockets
Won't
as
take
well.
your hands out your pockets, so I'm going to search you.
Well, he didn't take his hands out of his
And at the end
pocket.
of the conclusion of the search, you are entitled to a copy of the stop search form, alright?
So one apiece.
Happy with that, yeah?
I'm not happy with that at all.
I'll give you the explanation why.
Why do you put the cuffs on?
Because I don't trust what's in your
wouldn't
pockets.
take your hands
I don't
out
know
your
what's in.
pocket,
Why, you don't want to take your hands out of your
I
pocket?
don't know what's in your rucksack.
What's in my rucksack? Why are you taking my hat off?
So I need to look and read it.
You guys are idiots, man. I literally just arrived, man.
Yeah, through. He probably is recording.
Who says I'm recording? Are you guys recording?
I'm recording.
Good, good.
Yeah. My body camera's been on since the first camera.
Well, you should have told me, maybe.
During the search, only when the auditor asks, "Are you recording this?" do the officers sheepishly admit their body-worn cameras are on. Too late, since no one mentioned recording before they began. This omission violates basic guidelines. The College of Policing's professional practice, it requires officers to inform people they're being filmed at the earliest opportunity, especially during confrontations or when using powers like stop and search. That rule exists to ensure transparency, reduce complaints, and protect everyone involved. Staying silent until prompted blatantly ignores this essential policy.
Should have told you what.
That you was recording. Hey guys, are you like crazy or something? I literally just arrived. I came here. That's it. Are you doing this? Why?
You just spoken to the officer.
I don't need to speak.
And explain. Calm down.
I don't have to speak.
Calm down.
I don't have to though.
So you're recording us on the camera in the glasses, yeah?
Ah, you noticed the camera now. Well done. What is wrong with you lot? Hang on. Why are you doing this?
I'm searching you. I'm searching
Why?
my place.
One apiece.
For your behaviour, your suspicious behaviour.
All right.
Okay.
You seem to forget a lot of things.
I don't forget anything.
Oh yes, you have. You have. Yeah, I want to remind you. I usually remind the idiots like, "Oi, don't touch me there. Easy, man. That's my private part." Yeah, I'm gonna need my search record, please.
What's your name?
That's I am, man.
My name is I'm gonna need my stop search. That's my name.
Your name is I'm going to need my stop.
Yes, that's it.
You're going to give me a real name, sir, or not?
No.
Okay.
You're gonna give me my stop search.
Can't give you a stop search without your details.
The auditor had every right to ask for that stop and search form, and the law agrees. After the search, he requested his copy, but the officer insisted he couldn't have it without handing over personal details. That's simply wrong. Under Pace Code A, anyone can get a written record of their search immediately or up to a year later. No name or address required. Refusing to share personal information doesn't strip you of that entitlement.
Oh yes, you can. You're not gonna give me a stop search?
No,
I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to give me a stop search, but you know what's gonna happen. You know.
You're not listening to. You're not being reasonable.
No.
know,
You can give me a stop search without me giving you details. Yeah, of course you're just gonna do that.
What do you mean, of course? Why are you shouting?
Why am I searching? Because I just got searched.
Yeah.
I was put in cuffs and got searched just for walking past, looking at a police station. That's what.
Acting really suspicious.
What did I do that was suspicious? What did I do that was suspicious? Other than I didn't want to speak to these idiots. What did I do that's suspicious?
What you got to remember is,
What did I do that was suspicious?
the suspiciousness might not be in the initial act. It's more in your behaviour afterwards when you reapproach her.
I don't want to speak to you, my friend.
But you didn't say that.
I didn't have to say anything. Do I have to say anything?
You're right.
I arrived. I looked at the gate and I walked past. That's all I did.
But by being confrontational
I wasn't confrontational.
and dismissive,
I do want to talk to you. I don't have to talk to you. Do I have to talk to
you
you?
didn't say that though. You don't have to do it. You don't have to stay here now. You've been told you can leave.
Yeah, I want my stop
You
search.
want this argument.
I want my stop
That's what you
search.
came here for.
No. Do I want this argument? I look for tyrants like you guys all the time.
You
Yes.
want this
No.
confrontation.
I look for the kind of tyrants like
You want to
you.
waste our time.
I want to waste your time.
Yeah.
No. You
Because
wasted
that's
your
what
own
you come
time.
here for.
You wasted your own time.
So what have you achieved today?
What have I achieved?
What have you achieved?
What have you achieved? What have you achieved?
Well,
What have you achieved other than infringing on my
I've
rights?
been halfway to my patrol area by now.
Other than infringing on my rights, what did you achieve?
From the moment the officers arrive, they bark orders, shouting for the auditor's name and demanding he explain his presence. Yet in the UK, no one must justify standing outside a public building. When he calmly says he just walked in, looked around, and left, the officer snaps, "You can't just stroll onto police property." Pressed for why, he grumbles, "Not policing. That's not enforcement. It's intimidation." Another officer then looms over him, hands in pockets. When asked to remove them, he suddenly grabs and searches him. No warning, no stated grounds, no explanation. Breaching Section 1 of PACE and Code A, which require clear, objective reasons plus officer details before any search. Only when the auditor asks, "Are you recording?" do they admit their body cameras are on too late and against the College of Policing's rule to inform at first opportunity. Afterward, the auditor requests a stop-in search form, which PACE entitles him to immediately or within a year, no personal details required. The officer's refusal shows a basic misunderstanding of rights. In the end, the auditor did nothing unlawful, yet exposed a pattern of poor, retaliatory policing.
Did you achieve?
Nobody's infringed on your rights.
Nothing. You just flexing your powers.
It was removed partially for the purpose of a stop search, and now it's been given back to you.
Say that again?
I said your right to liberty was removed.
You had no right to
and now it's
search
been
me.
given back to you.
But you had no right to search me. That's what you did. You infringed on my rights for no reason other than
You think
your
no.
paranoia and flexing your powers.
You
That's
think
it.
for no reason.
Of course it's no reason. Okay, I can look at a police station.
Do you want to give me your details, sir, or not?
Can I not look at a police station? Are you just crazy or something?
Nobody said you can't.
Just because I didn't want to tell you why did I look.
Came out and asked what you were doing.
Okay, I don't have to answer to
We
you.
have to make sure that you haven't got any malicious intent towards the vehicles, the building, and the people with.
So anybody that comes here, that's what happens to them unless they tell you what we're doing.
The front office is not open.
Sorry?
Yeah,
What's-
that front office is not open.
It's not what?
So people, that front office is
Police
closed.
station there,
Yeah, so that's
closed.
not a public police station that's open to the public.
Do I have the right to stand here? Yes or no?
Yeah, you can stand there.
All right then.
You can stand where you want.
So why was I searched under Section 1 of PACE?
That's for that officer to decide.
When the auditor asks why he was searched under Section 1 of PACE, the other officers fall silent and simply point to the one who did it. That's his call. That shrug says it all. None of them will own a decision they know was flawed. Improper policing. Every colleague should know and be able to explain the lawful grounds behind a stop and search. When no one can articulate the rationale, or worse, refuses to, it casts serious doubt on whether any real suspicion ever existed.
When my colleague came out, all we asked you.
Why didn't you stop him from doing this?
Yeah.
Why did you? If you think he was wrong, which I think you probably...
If you'd have said straight away, I'm looking around, I've got the right to be here, and you'd have had a conversation with us, it might not have ended in the stop search, who knows?
But I don't have to. That's the point.
That's your choice, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you can use Section 1 of PACE on me.
I haven't.
He did.
That's that. Down to that
I'll
officer's
explain
choice.
my grounds, and I'm more than happy with my grounds.
So what's your grounds, my friend? You weren't even here. You weren't even here.
I've told you the grounds. I'm not going
Can you repeat them?
No,
Well, you're going to write them on your stupid form.
I'm not going to write them on the
Oh, you're not going to write them on the form.
You'll be able to get a copy of that, won't you?
You're going to write them grounds on the form.
Here's a major red flag. Under Section 2 of PACE and PACE Code A, officers must tell you the exact reasons for your search the moment it happens, and they have to record those grounds on the stop and search form. This isn't optional. It's vital for transparency and accountability. It lets the public and oversight bodies review and challenge any use of police powers. Refusing to state or log the grounds completely defeats the purpose of a stop and search. The auditor deserves a clear, specific explanation, and if an officer won't put it in writing, he's effectively admitting he doesn't want his actions examined. That's deeply troubling.
Goal.
That's your ultimate goal, is
Well, yeah, basically I go around and
Yeah.
and search for the police abuse powers.
I don't know why you're getting so angry about it.
Because I was
Be
put
happy.
in cuffs. Because you, first of all, I was put in cuffs and you're being sarcastic with me. I can be sarcastic all day long. As soon as you come, you look around the police station, you get jumped on. That is not normal. You guys are not normal. It's not us or me. You guys are not normal. I just came to look. I have the right to look. Do you understand? I have the right to show a police station to people. That's what I do. I can send what I like.
You need to stand by cars. You don't need to go around the rear. When you
I didn't go to the rear. The first thing I did is reading that sign that says, don't go to the rear. I didn't go to the rear.
These officers have approached you, and you can just explain apologies, didn't realise, and then I'll go on my way. Simple.
Look, if I did the same thing anywhere else, nothing will happen. But then again, I was put in cuffs.
You refused to correspond with the officers.
Because I don't have to.
You then stepped over again and then created more issues.
Because one of you, I can't remember.
In their wisdom, and correct wisdom, to speak to you and conduct that search, as explained.
Fine.
And if you wish to have the copy of that stop search,
I want that copy.
Any police station of your choice,
Yeah.
and request that copy. If
Right.
not, at the end of it, when it's done, they'll show you a barcode and it'll give you a unique reference number of your stop search.
I'm aware of all. I'm aware of all that. The reason I stepped in here because I can't remember
The
which.
reason why you stepped in
Hey, not let me talk.
because you wanted to antagonise the officer.
No, because
you were standing there.
one of you said, I shouldn't be in police ground. I showed him that I can be on police grounds.
This is why you
I can be on police.
try and get
Oh my
officers.
God! I can be on police ground if I wanted to because it's open.
It's entirely up to you. Yes, correct. You can walk through there. You can
Yes.
walk through there.
If an area is restricted, then I
While
won't.
you're
If it's
walking
not,
around
I
police
will.
vehicles and around staff vehicles, then we have a concern.
When the officer accuses the auditor of provoking police by stepping onto station grounds, he's twisting a lawful action into something aggressive. The auditor calmly explains he wasn't there to cause trouble, but to show that parts of police station, like car parks, lobbies, and walkways, are open to the public. Unless signs say otherwise, simply standing in those areas isn't forbidden. What matters is intent. You only breach the rules if you're in a restricted zone or act illegally, and he did neither.
Whoa, I don't care if you're concerned.
Well, we should be, because unfortunately people out there like to interfere with vehicles, like to break into vehicles. How do we know that you weren't?
So you're only concerned about your vehicles. You don't care about other people's vehicles.
Suspicion that you may be acting in a unnatural way.
And what's your reasonable suspicion?
Hey, you may have been, trying to break into a vehicle? Interfere with a vehicle?
Hostile reconnaissance, but you used section 1. You didn't use section 43.
I said it could have been. I didn't say
It could have been. So why did you use section 1 then?
I didn't.
You didn't.
Officer chose.
Why did he then?
You need to speak to the officer.
So there could be so many other things.
It could be. You're right,
Yes.
it could be quite legitimate. It could be quite an innocent thing. You have not interacted with us. You've refused me.
Because I don't have to, my friend.
That could be classed as.
Us.
What's your intention? So that's why we have to interact with you. We don't know what you've got in your bag. You could have weapons or all.
Look, this guy just looked. Look, and he's got a bag. Look, behind you. Look, he's got a bag just like mine.
Like a normal member of the public, like yourself.
But he just
Starts
looked.
to walk
I
back.
swear, I saw him looking.
Yes, but he's
Anyone
not
can
walking around police premises, is he?
I just arrived. I literally just
You've
arrived.
asked him why, and I've explained.
But he just walked past as well.
And he gets.
So why don't you jump on him then?
Because he's not gone into police premises, has he?
But what's wrong with going into police premises? There's nothing wrong with that.
Copy of stop search.
Yes, I do want a copy of stop search. There is nothing wrong for me to walk in here.
Right,
Thank you.
Okay, thanks very much for your time, sir.
Yeah, idiot. I'm guessing the front desk is not open for public then.
When the officer finally handed over the stop and search form, a routine check had already turned into a glaring abuse of power. What began as harmless filming outside a public police station spiraled into shouting, an unwarranted Section 1 pay search, needless handcuffs, and a flat refusal to state or record legal grounds. Officers skipped basic protocol. No early notice of body cam recording. Withholding the form until personal details were offered, and colleagues distancing themselves rather than explaining the law. Through it all, the auditor stayed calm, asserted his rights, and exposed how quickly authority can go unchecked. If you found this revealing, please comment